Welcome back, guys, to Octopath Traveller, where last episode Ulbrich joined up with our party to face off against the bandits currently holding Philip hostage and save the town of Cobblestone. Meeting their boss Gaston, we found his link to Earhart, bringing life back to the warrior, the knight. As with everything resolved, he now sets out with us on a path of revenge. Our party now wander into the Sunlands towards our next character.
Let's do this!
So I'm going to give you a bit of a rest, because we know we can buff you up a fair bit. Oh, that guy's well defensive.
My turn.
He's gonna live. He's gonna live. Well, you're about to level up, so
I will cut you down.
we took out one, but we didn't take out the ant. If I defend
No, you
again
don't.
here,
Let's do this! Time for a break.
I'm gonna make sure Treza's nice and topped up for the rest of the adventure.
How about you?
So much damage.
Out of my way.
And finish off the ant.
With each battle,
That skull's the size of one of my characters. That's true, actually. It's a bit worrying. Ulbrich and Cyrus level up. Now let's go back and switch to Hannet. Get enough level that we need by the time we reach here again. We need Hannet again. A Thunder Soul Stone. Level 20? Right, this is a place I don't want to be, but I'll take the stuff from an unfortunate soul. Thank you, Trezor. I mean, Therion's right level for it. Who knows what I might find inside? Well, that's a good place to kind of spot. Is that added to my world map now? It is, by the look of things. A side jaunt on the way. I mean, my party aren't far off that level. That's interesting to think there's all these side lands as well that I can go and explore and also use to level up. I want to check the jars. Right, what we got here? Sunshade. Clear brick to the left. Nice and Sunshade sand to that side. I want to find out if there's any treasure chests. Axes. So it looks like the ants themselves
Now, what next?
are generally weak to, let's go with level 2 here. Only physical.
It's my turn now!
I think you've got that one dead, one hit.
The battle is
The battle is back.
with each battle, I grow stronger.
Job done. Right, what's this say? Don't think this is where I should be going at the moment. There's a secret, like, dungeon there or something. And enter Sunshade. Another character. So nearby as well. Barely any space between the two things.
A good day to you.
It is Sunshade City of 1,000 pleasures. Ah, yes. A seedy place. We got the music going on. So we're going to be the seediest ones and steal from him. Right, let's scrutinize. And hope to succeed. Nope, the old man won't let me scrutinize him. How dare you. Oh, wow. This old man is... Maybe if I try from behind him. Ah, worked. An old man of gentle disposition who resides from the Sunlands. In another lifetime he bore another name and was feared as the bringer of death. When a noble client betrayed his trust, the assassin's daughter paid a price, so he renounced his trade forever. So he's an assassin? Maybe I don't want to mess with him. No, sir. No one wants me to scrutinize them. Oh my goodness! Well, I've already failed on my tries. New weapons are now for sale for scrutinizing this townsperson. Though she came to Sunshade to find her mother, she was too late, for the woman had taken ill and passed away. All that remained to give the girl comfort was a dancer's dress, a memento of happier times. Most intriguing indeed. New weapons are for sale. We won't actually talk to anyone though.
How are you?
I've never been down there myself, but I hear the passage just past here leads out somewhere in the sands. Oh. Are you tough? A fair and square battle to enter
Let
beyond.
us fight with honor.
Honor, he
Now
says. honor. It's swords. She has 2 shields, so that's pretty good for her. Brain bash? I'm unconscious? What does that mean? She bashed my brain, made me miss turns. She's got some talent, this lady has. She bashed my brain in.
The thrill of the fight.
I wasn't expecting that. Now let me through the door. Fair and square battle with your lack of weaponry. A fine fight that was. You have my thanks. Unconscious lady on the floor. Oh. Worth. Traditional dancer garb. I'm wondering if that's like a female specific kind of guard, but it's not even that great, to be honest. Obviously meant for someone else, you know?
Hello.
These are dancers' dormitories. Well, I'm going in then. And finding absolutely nothing. You just let me into the dancers' dormitory? Without, like, stopping me? Okay. Let me take the rest of your stuff. Ooh. I got the Falcon Dagger. Is it any good? And we'll scrutinize him too. 72% chance of not failure. Right, we found a hidden item, the Master's Lackey. I blame the employee of the Thames Master. Born into poverty, he threw his lot in with a gang of thieves at a young age and did whatever black business was asked of him. Though he has since taken up a more respectable trade, he remains willing to provide any service for the right price. Most intriguing indeed. A hidden item. And now we beat him up! Because why wouldn't no? Alright, the armor is here. A Falcon Saber. Lower speed, but of course, again, we need that money. We need to bring in the money. We got another Sunderland Spear that we can buy. A Piercing Dagger. To be honest, I probably should just put the dagger that we found on him. A Grand Helm, a Saintly Tiara with max SP plus 21 is going to actually be really good. So I might want to buy some of them. A Fur Robe, mainly elemental defense-ish. A very much a caster's garb. Elemental attack as well. There's even more down here. A protective earring too, physical defense and LM defense. That's a bit of more stats and attachments and items we found thus far. Let's leave the cash at the moment though. Alright, we've still got 2 more failure chances, don't we? And we meet our next person. But first of all, we're going to make sure we've used up that last chance. Well, that mighty cliff that towers above us, Sunshade is cloaked in shadow even during the day. The thing is, it must be... Hopefully it's a dry heat and it's not humid here. Because you're not going to get much of a breeze through, are you? Ah, that's a bit harder to get. Scrutinizing a 72% chance as well. Well, there's our hidden item. It says trying to take it. A silver-filled pouch. To be honest, there's probably a lot I can sell at this point. I gotta also remember to keep checking everyone's names. We've got tons of healing grapes. The inn where we can sleep yet again. To be honest, I'm switching out Cyrus this time for a certain someone. And maybe we'll get Ophelia in for the actual battling. Seems good to have her around. Portrait with a kiss. I'll take that. Fetches a modest price if sold. Can I scrutinize you, Mr. Guardman? 36% chance. Let's head into the tavern. I know what's going on in here. Well, that's where most of the people are by the look of things. Well, there's a protective earring. We didn't have to buy that. An empty coin pouch, which for some reason makes money if you sell it. A heavy coin pouch. Heavy coin pouch? Sure. I wonder what you can scrutinize these guys for. If any of them got the straight 100% side of it. We're really running out of those chances now, which do seem to be affected somewhat by level. An exorbitant price of sold, a commemorative coin. Okay, we got a straight one on him. This hunter has developed a habit of treating himself at the tavern after claiming the rewards for impressive marks. After slaying a fearsome beast that was terrorizing the local populace, he received some fit for a king. Has been wearing the same satisfied grin for days on end. Hey, 21, he's got enough cash. Let's good for him. Alright, critical earring. Mine. And 48%. Rubbish. Ooh. I'll make my chances here again. Got him. Straight stat ups. We've probably got a few in our bag at the moment. Alright, straight away on him, the Tavern Patron, a self-proclaimed scholar who travels the land and samples the cuisine of various taverns and afterwards assesses them in a variety of criteria. He hopes to compile his findings in written form and disseminate them to the public, but is yet to find a patron willing to fund his bold endeavour. Hey, maybe we could. I don't know, well this guy's interesting. Well, he's the Tavern Keep. In the meantime, this guy's got a lot of stuff we're not getting. Let's scrutinise you. We got him. The prodigal son of a wealthy family is cast out after fame to win his keep. He has no great dreams nor aspirations, has recently been toying with the idea of owning his own tavern. Hidden item found on the list. Which ones have we not scrutinised now? Because our chances are fairly low. Go on, 48. We got him. A young woman of humble birth who left her parents and came to Sunshade to work at a tavern. From an early age, her mother, an experienced swordswoman. Everyone's really good at this, like, fighting in this. Or is an accomplished hunter. Trained her in the use of a blade. Owing to her consummate skill, the tavern has seen a sharp decrease in drunken fisticuffs. What'd she do? Just pull a blade out. Well, we got a nourishing nut there. Right, we have scrutinised you. We haven't scrutinised you. Is that a chest up there or not? Well, we've got it again. Discount the inn. Unlike other mercenaries who are accustomed to the sights of Sunshade, this greenhorn is not, having never known the intimate company of the fairest sex. Unsurprisingly, this has led him to spend altogether too much coin on the dancing girls, far in excess of his meagre earnings. Poor guy. You need to, like, fix, maybe not spend all your time in these places? It might be more interesting then, I don't know. Wow, we got it again! Undeniable allure has been gleaned. A merchant in desperate search of a good time. Since the recent birth of his first child, he's found it considerably more difficult to cruise close to home in Victor's Hollow, and so he has taken to frequent his Sunshade instead. I think we actually managed to get everyone there. They're more susceptible to my allure attempts. You obviously know the path ability of our next person. Do you want me to perform up there? Where's the hidden item? An arcane glaive. You can see that up there all the time, looking super interesting. We've still got one attempt to fail. My luck has been working at this point. After the original bad luck, things have been working out quite well. This is where we fell, though. 36%. Got him! Born and raised in West Philadelphia in the frigid north, he was at first unaccustomed to the sight of Sunshade's dancers performing in such light, revealing garments. He has since... Oh, such light, not light as in... Let me restart that. Born and raised in the frigid north, he was at first unaccustomed to the sight of Sunshade dancers performing in such light, revealing garments. That's how you say that sentence. He has since resolved to stay in Sunshade for as long as circumstances allow. Another hidden item is ours. 36% hit. Ah, yeah. Right, this one's in the quarters by the look of it. Just a healing grate. Nothing too important. I think we've scrutinised everyone, haven't we? Considering Cyrus is obviously going to be swapped out. That hasn't worked out very badly, has it? Oh no, one left. Can I get you? Yeah, of course that would be the one I failed. Of course that would be the one I failed. Well, we're about to get our lovely rep reformed. As we speak to Primrose. At last! Alas, he's appeared before me. What, Farion? The man marked with the crow. The man who killed my father. Her name is Primrose, and she is a dancer. This is Sunshade, city of 1,000 pleasures, forever shrouded in shadow. Driven into poverty when a noble house fell, she now plies her trade in a tavern, suffering no end of indignities at the hands of the cruel master Helgenish. All for the day she could have her revenge. Then one day he appeared, a man marked by the crow, one of the 3 foul villains who murdered her dear father. And so, aided by her sole friend, Yusufa, she sprints from the tavern to the labyrinth below in pursuit. She will need loyal allies on the path she has chosen. Zyga, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. As we take Primrose along. So, sadly, out goes... Yeah, this is the problem here. In goes Ophelia. And out goes Trezor too. So we've got like 14, 15 in the back party. Ophelia's going to be useful for the future, plus her healing powers being able to keep people up. Primrose is the new and Ulbrich isn't quite at the power level of everyone else, so he's going to go along on our adventure too. Hopefully we're not like getting bad weapon choices here. Trezor stays. No! We're going to hear the beginning of the tale. Even when the blade is held at your heart, faith shall be your shield. Words of House Azelhart. "10 years ago."
Funny how it works, isn't it? Everything that happens in this world falls into one of two neat little categories. Things one is better off knowing, and things one's better off not. Jeffrey Azelhart, I'm afraid you've been poking your nose into the latter.
I have only done as my convictions bade me do. I have no regrets.
I thought you might say something like that. You're making this delightfully easy.
Father!
Make sure he's dead. Let's leave this place before we're seen.
It's done.
I will never forget. 3 men, each marked with the sign of the crow. One on his left arm. One on his right. And the last on his neck. 3 men. Foul scavengers, just like the bird whose mark they bear. They took my father from me. And I will never forget. Always the same dream.
I wish I had your confidence, Primrose. I couldn't imagine nodding off minutes before my cue.
How nice it must be to be the Master's favorite. Fine. Go on and keep your airs. Act as though you're better than the rest of us.
It doesn't change the fact that you're just another dancer in the sands, Primrose. Nothing but a kept woman, here to flatter the dignity of men who pay for the privilege.
I suppose you're right.
Shh, enough chatter. Master Helgenish is coming.
Do I keep you women to titter here in the shadows? My customers are waiting for their entertainment! The opening act should be on that stage already. Now, get out there and earn your keep! What a bunch of useless strays. But not you, Primrose. You are the only one I can rely on.
You flatter me, Master.
Oh, hardly. Why, this tavern's customers custom has increased tenfold since you stepped on our stage. But do not go forgetting yourself. It was I who groomed you for this role.
And I will be forever grateful for that, Master.
You were an ignorant girl when I picked you up, completely useless. I've taught you everything you know. What happened to your sweet little smile? Who puts a roof over your head and food on your plate? Who bought the jewels that adorn your pretty neck? Who made you the most sought-after dancer in this dusty old town? It was me, all me. You owe me, kitten, and I'll see that debt repaid.
Yes, Master.
Good then. Purr sweetly, and I may give you a treat. Don't dally when you're done with your show. I will be waiting in my chamber. I'll have you purr for me some more.
Primrose, it's your cue.
I'm coming.
Put your face back on now, kitten.
Yes, Master.
Tavern lies at the end of the central road, just past the bazaar. I mustn't dally any longer. No, I just run away! I know you can't though, because you're doing this to maybe seek your revenge, but... The slap was so completely against like the run of the conversation in a way. And then everything that he basically said afterwards. Lovely. Lovely guy. Well, that said, what are you? A dancer. What skills do you have? The Peacock Strat augments single ally's elemental attacks, so you pair well with Cyrus, then I take it. Deal heavy dark damage to a single foe, nice. Lion Dance, one ally's physical attack becomes more powerful for 2 turns, is pretty good as well. You're a typical dancer, buffing other people. Augment a single ally's physical defense, the Mole Dance, the Night Owl, deal dark damage to all foes, which is definitely something we want. Panther Dance, increases ally speed. Bewildering Grace causes a curious effect to occur 1 time. A curious effect. And something, of course, that we have not got down the line. So. Nothing really to equip at the moment. Nothing really to do. Just head down the street, you say. What weapon types are you, actually? Daggers. Many daggers. Any other type here? Just daggers? So you're going to be crossing with Therion a little bit here. Of course, we're not in anywhere to kind of have the stuff at the moment. So we can't leave, even though it's given us a marker there. The sign has been placed. Did I save recently? Probably did. Come on, Primrose. We're off on a not-so-great adventure. Hopefully nothing's going to happen. It's not like we can level her up at this point. This way, Primrose. Get a move on. Okay, through the door over there.
Ho there!
Says placed into way all but the wealthiest of customers have nightfall. Well, maybe they do, maybe they don't. I scrutinised you all, and I know someone there's a bit random.
Ah, there you are.
Kept us waiting long enough, Primrose.
Forgive me.
I was fixing my hair. It better have been worth it. You're our best chance to get to eat tonight. And the customers have been waiting. They really like Primrose.
I am ready.
Let the show begin. It's her! It's her! Wolf whistles and all. Watch over me, Father. That day, I swore revenge against the men who took you from me. The free marked by the crow. My once proud house fallen. I left home far behind, following their trail. That trail has led me here. I heard one of them often passes through here on his travels. It was the smallest scrap of hope, but it was all I had. Until I find him, there is no disgrace I will not endure. Losing my honor is nothing compared to the pain of losing you. Father, I will not stop until I find the free and see justice served. Until I avenge you, I will dance. Wow! I think I'm in love! How about a private show, darling? You're doing the sleaze voice. You're all too kind and too handsome, I might add. Oh god, well pandering. Knows her audience. Not bad, Primrose, not bad. Thank you. Look at your sandals. Seems you've gone and broken a strap. Go back to the dormitory and fetch yourself another pair.
Yes.
Most happily. You two think about your dead father when you start dancing? It's really not that kind of thing, though. She's thinking about it to block out what she's doing, which she does not want to do, but it's a means to an end for her, so that's why she's focusing on her dad. It's like she's doing something she doesn't want to do, she's focusing on the goal, and the reason why is to block it out. What she's going through is really disgusting and tragic. Let's put it that way.
Hey!
Papa, I'm gonna be in a play. I'll be the princess and everyone will look at me. You'll come and watch too, won't you?
Yes.
Of course, my dear.
Oh, thank you.
Many thanks, my lord. How was that? Guess what, Papa? When I grow up, I'm gonna be a beautiful dancing girl. The star of the stage. Yeah, you don't want to be that. This is her past too, though. A dancing girl? That is a dream best forgotten. But why, Papa? Because it's slang for something else in this world, by the looks of it. Helena, my dear, you want to grow up to be a fine lady, yes? Like the princess you will play? Then it would be better not to say such things. Not in this town, at least. What's wrong with dancing? It's so much fun.
What?
Look at her. She's beautiful. What? Hello, child.
Oh, come now.
Helena, this way. I'll tuck you in a bed back at the inn. Papa has business to attend to this night. Oh, sleazy, sleaze. Better not be. I'll see you later. Oh.
Yes.
I suppose I should get back to my own work. Why is it always business to attend to, man? Daddy's going off to be a sleazeball, is what you should say. Daddy's going to cheat on Mummy. Oh, what? Ow! A fawn? Oh, someone fetch a handkerchief. Primrose seems to be bleeding. The poor dear. Perhaps she got a blister. She's always dancing oh so passionately.
Are you alright?
Are you alright, Prim?
Yes.
I'm fine. It's nothing I haven't dealt with before.
Hey!
Don't you think that's enough already? Do you take such pleasure in others' pain? We're nothing but the master's playthings. All of us. And we all know what happens to the girls who just please him. Or have you forgotten? Beaten half to death and tossed in the gutter. Left for dead, sick and starving.
Stop that!
We all know well enough where we stand. We know what he can do to us. Then why torment one of our own?
Many thanks.
Thank you, Azutha, but there's no need for you to make foes on my behalf. See, the thing is that they're obviously seeing her as privileged. Though Primrose obviously does not see herself that way. And if there's one in amongst a group of people that are oppressed that seems privileged, they will rail on them rather than, you know, band together. It's sad humanity. Prim.
You.
What are you doing yelling back here? Sheave your claws, it's time for work. Claws? Saying they're being catty, are you? Or do you think money flows in my coffers by itself? Get up there and collect your tips.
Wait a minute.
Not you, Primrose. You stay.
What was that?
What was that sorry show you gave today?
I think not.
Do you think I'm blind? One glance was all I need to know your mind was not where it ought to be. I could see every flaw in that pretty empty little head of yours, and they were not a dancer tonight.
You would take that tone with me?
You haven't forgotten your depths now, have you? You haven't forgotten who owns you. You know the fate that awaits you if you dare defy me, don't you, kitten? I'm warning you because I care, Primrose. I wouldn't want to see anything untoward happen to my shining star. See you, Tan.
Forgive me.
I'm sorry, Master. Forgive me.
The truth
I was
is...
simply remembering the first day I come here to you.
Oh, were you now?
Not a day, not a moment passes when I'm not thankful for all you have given me. Pray forgive my lack of focus today, Master. It will not happen again.
Oh, my dear, dear Primrose. I too often think back on the day you came to my door. Just imagine the sight of you dancing for me, as sweet and innocent as you were. It tickled me so. And you met my every expectation. You've been my best investment.
I'll have you purr for me some more.
What? What did he say? For tonight you have displeased me, and for this you must atone. The crowd are looking thin tonight. Out on the streets with you, and bring us some custom. Custom with coin enough to cover a week's expenses. If you can do that, I may still go easy on you. At least relatively so, kitten.
Yes.
You are kind, Master. Bravo, Prim. That was a performance for the ages. How do you do it? I want to vomit every time I have to call him Master. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be out collecting tips?
Are you alright?
I was worried about you. How is your foot?
What?
Here, use this. A handkerchief? Be careful out there, okay?
Right, we've got our path action. This seems to be a bit more of a built-up, slow-building story than the other ones. Primrose gonna lure townspeople into following her. So we could, like, just take a guard with us. 100%. Skills of blinding dust, summonable 8-9 times. So basically, Ophelia again. But the dark side. So we can't pull you away from the door, though. Let's allure the obvious target.
I'm here now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me?
That's our Primrose. I'll keep you safe, girl.
Pray come hither.
Well, if you die in battle, we won't care, I guess.
Well, time to put on a different kind of show. This one looks to be the likely sort.
Excuse me.
Lovely evening, isn't it, my lord? Mayhap you'd care to share it with me?
My apologies.
A tempting offer, but I travel on business. I must depart early on the morrow.
It must be a fascinating sort of business that you do. Perhaps you could tell me more over a drink. I'd love to get to know you better.
Most unfortunate.
I'm most afraid that I cannot.
Excuse me.
I dance at the tavern just down the street. I'd be happy to put on a show. Just for you.
Time to put on a show for him. Just for him. By the look of things, I'm supposed to allure him or talk to him? You are a most lovely young lady, but as I said, I must wait early on the morrow. Time to bring you in. Sorry, guy behind me. You've got to go. We're taking the well-heeled gentleman, you know. It's like, hopefully we're not making people cheat here. Go back there, Master's lackey.
A minute now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me?
Oh my. I cannot resist such beauty.
Pray, come hither.
Well, we've got him, so I guess we take him to the inn. Go have some drinks, man. Another woman stole him. That was my mark. Yeah, that one's pockets look sufficiently deep.
Excellent.
Good work, Ken. You'll be treated well tonight.
Many thanks.
You honor me, master.
Seats are starting to fill. See that not a single cup goes empty.
Yes.
As you wish, master.
Don't get too close to the mic like that.
Why? So I can do the talking voice?
Beg pardon.
I probably peeked the mic, to be honest.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Primrose, you're looking more and more lovely each time I see you.
It's been a while since we last enjoyed your company. Will you be with us long this evening?
As long as you'll have me, as long as you'll have me for, my dear. Lovely. Makes you feel funny, doesn't it?
Is that so? I'll have to give it some thought then. I'll see you again later.
Till next time.
And if that's all, I'll be taking my leave. He's wearing the same clothes!
Could it be? There, on his left arm. The mark of the crow. How long I have waited for this day. Finally you appear before me. This night, at long last, justice will be served. No! Can't let him get away.
You.
And where do you think you're going? So curious about that man, are you? Was it love at first sight, kidden?
Master,
I think not.
You wouldn't think of abandoning the stage and your customers for the night is through now, would you? Back to work, Primrose. I trust I don't need to repeat myself.
Put your face back on
You
now.
do remember what happens to the wicked little kittens who cross me, don't you? And that's what he said earlier. Put your face back on, kitty. Weirdo. Now go!
this is all I have. I may never get another chance like this again.
Are you alright?
Prim, what's the matter? It's not like you to look all flustered like this. You don't need to tell me. For you to risk angering the master like that, it must be something important. Leave it to me. I'll keep his eyes busy. You slip out the back door on the upper floor. You shouldn't get involved. You'll put yourself at risk. Look, Prim, maybe you don't tell me what you're thinking.
Come on!
That doesn't matter to me. I'm on your side and always will be. On my side? When the other girls would pick on me and tell me to know my place, you were always the one who stood by me. You never say much. You're always so distant, aloof even. But I know you just don't want to burden others with your troubles. I know you better than you think, Prim.
And I know that, deep down, you have a good heart.
A good heart? Yusufa. I thank you.
And Always a woman, a few words. I wouldn't have it any other way. So are you with the random cut-in voice dialogue. Or one phrase. A woman, a few words. Right, follow the left-hand man. That I will. Ah. You will bring the woman I need, won't you now? Covenant help is so hard to come by these days. Whatever is a man to do. I can assure you, my lord, I'm doing all that I can. Helgenish. We are friends, are we not? Friends take care of one another, yes. They do not disappoint each other.
Yes!
I will do everything in my power. I saw a fine dancing girl in the tavern. I would rather like such a girl for my own. Is it you, Primrose? So it is as I thought. Helgenish knows him.
Listen to me.
Bring the woman to the place marked on this map. And Helgenish, try not to keep me waiting.
Yes!
But of course, my lord. That map. Ah! Something makes me expect that he might be after Yusufa. So I must pursue the foul crow. Don't get involved. This is my problem, not yours. But I suppose you're free to do as you please. Come on already, if you're coming. And so Primrose has joined the party. Now we're supposed to go that way, of course, but it's first of all time and occasion to gear up. Oh, wait a second. Now I can have a party of 6! Our conga line's getting even bigger due to the alluring powers of people with us. First of all, it's time to equip, of course. Now that we've got our path forward, ever forward. Let's change the arcane knife for the falcon dagger for now. We're going to want to buy a better one still for, of course, Prim, to be fair. Oh, she does like the elemental side of the arcane knife. Probably isn't that bad. I'm calling her Prim for sure already. It's a bit too familiar, isn't it? Alright, we need to buy her a helm. I've got the traditional dancer's garb. We'll put that on for now. It's so traditional, I'll put it on her. Right, we have the 2-step physical defense and element defense. We'll have that. And we'll also take max SP, I think. Let's go buy some gear. Right. So the Falcon Saber is nice, but we won't have that equipped for anyone yet. More interested in daggers. The piercing dagger is better still. So what if I put the piercing dagger on Ferion and then the other one on Primrose? That probably would not be a bad idea. But buy defensive gear first, Sam. Makes a lot more sense. Saintly Tiara is so good after all. I'm going to buy 2 of them. This is where our cash starts to drip away. Grand Helm's good, but to be honest, Tiara, very good. Super physical defense on the Grand Helm. But I like the all-around kind of stuff. A round shield. Primrose doesn't have anything like that on, so on that goes for you. No one with a hatchet at the moment, so let's buy the piercing dagger. And keep upgrading our Ferion. Right, elsewise, I don't think we need to buy so much else. The funny thing is that the Saintly Tiara is so much better for Ferion too. Go on. Super Defense Ferion. He's our high level person after all. And that gives us more SP to then give away. I know he doesn't need SP, but it higher, what makes the 50% pass over a lot better. So the Falcon Dagger goes on, adding some more evasion. That'll work out quite well there. In terms of defensive gear, it doesn't seem like I got that much extra, does it? Physical defense is at 135, but that's also due to the fact that overall her gear is not amazingly great, let's put it that way. Her level's low. But I think it's time to actually try to sell some stuff here, because we've got just sellable stuff. We can sell a bone for a whole 1. A scrap of rope for barely anything. Let's look at the more expensive stuff. The large feather here. Small cup. Portrait with a kiss. Does not sell for much at all. The coin pouch. A copper lantern. A silver clock that we stole. Odds and ends times 2. The old coin, which is very expensive. And silver-filled pouch, which you never know. We might have needed some of that. But to be honest, it probably is just selling items. Making sure we have enough money to go forward. Not a problem. In fact, selling some of the old weaponry at some point will probably do us quite well. All the cash in the world, he says. All the cash in the world. Make sure we keep our stealth nice and topped up, eh? The defense, LM defense. I mean, that's way better for you as well. Lowers the evasion. I could buy another saintly tiara. Everyone's going to be wearing beautiful, beautiful tiaras. That's how this works now. The SP galore team. That's what we'll call you now. Tons of SP on these guys. Apart from that, it's just the SP they're missing from having the upgrades go on. Now we can mainly allure people and stuff. We've already stole from most people here, so let's get on our way. And onwards we go. I'm gonna put something in the chat. Can anyone guess what it is, though they won't seen it already? Ha ha ha. Alright, a dungeon lies next to the town. That's a bit weird for it to instantly come onto here.
There is no choice.
The main thing we're missing is a bit of AoE damage, he says, but we could use the Master's Lackey, or we could start using Moonlight Waltz with its attacking abilities there, but most importantly, we know that we've got daggers there, and we can break some other stuff there. We are really missing the AoE kind of side of things at the moment. But yeah, remember, there's no point in never attacking, always use still SP. Because that's why.
No.
Right. Question is, what's everyone else weak to? Swords.
I'll do my best.
Something tells me you're not weak to staffs. I reckon it's probably going to be swords. It could be daggers, considering the person we have here. Nope, no daggers. He's been restoring his SP, though, quite nicely. Not light.
I am ready.
Who's going next? Good. That's all good. We'll check you for darkness, which is your weak point. Moonlight Waltz has come out here. And that should deal with the most part. Swords too. Not daggers. So what's his other one, do you reckon?
I'm ready. Are you?
Actually, he's broken completely.
What's yours is mine.
We'll steal an essence of pomegranate. And then kill him anyway. Instant attack always procs. When does it not proc? When does it not proc?
With each battle, I grow stronger.
Oh, Primrose gained a couple of levels. What's the danger level of this area? I didn't even realise when I walked in. Right, well, that gained a lot of levels straight away. My skill ratings on here, though. 3. You'll be able to get skill on the next turn, so I'm going to take the AoE shadow damage, of course, because that makes sense. Treasure Star, like trade winds. Because then I'll be able to hit quite a lot of weaknesses. That said, there's a stronger guy in the mix again. So, hopefully he is dagger weak, like his previous compatriots.
I appreciate it. Really?
Brilliant. 2 hits there. He's probably sword weak too.
I am ready.
The only one we really should go for is him because he's next on the turn order.
Now then.
Keep going for level slash. No weakness on the back guy, but at least daggers
I'll do my
is.
best.
So we're good there. I don't think I could just bomb luminescence and probably take out at least one. And the rest will be fairly low HP. Oh, Ferion's been put to sleep. That's really nasty food when you think about it.
Victory shall be mine.
Yeah, just take out this guy. I like how
I'm ready.
further back bat somehow isn't sword. They are different type ones, weirdly enough. Right, what's going next? A bat. Which bat is it? It is you. We can't get the break. It's not going to help us there, is it? It's swords for you.
Well then.
And we don't seem to be able to bat down that bug very easily either. But we know Old Brick's going to level fairly soon.
I will cut you down.
It's one.
I am ready.
We can really go for this here. Let's go with the dancer skill Moonlight Waltz on this guy. Let's see what kind of damage we're putting out. 300-ish?
I'll
Yeah.
not be defeated.
And there goes the bat.
I hope I grow more able.
Another 2 levels, enough JP for another skill. Thankfully, they're not attacking Primrose. So we're of course going to learn the AoE shadow attack. A Night Ode there, and she's really near to getting the next skill as well. Ulbricht's the other one we have to pay attention to. They're leveling it fast in here too. I was wondering if there was some hidden items in here, but it's save points that I'm seeing. We surprised our foe. Means we get our first turn. Who to go for though? I guess
Victory shall be mine.
if we go for I mean, we're ahead of everyone in turn order. That's the thing. I kind of want to stun the bat. But now we've got Night Ode. And another break there. We really should have gone for that bat earlier, shouldn't we? That would have been the best way to go about doing things.
Out of my way.
Now you're going for Primrose, are you? So I say, let's set up Old Brick for a big nuke. To be honest, it's Primrose that's coming up next, so let's go with Night Ode powered up.
Night Ode, bring your shade.
It's another one down.
Victory shall out of my way.
Killer Bug stays up no matter what. Wow! Killer Bug hardy. Killer Bug strong. 3 damage comes out there. 92 to Ferion. Keep using Night Ode though. He was so close to death.
Out of my way. What's yours? Mine.
The other guy's ready to attack, so I'll take the chance to steal an item. Incidental attack comes
Where's
in.
the nearest tavern?
That is 100% proc, isn't it? You love Ferion's battle dialogue, he just sounds so over it. Yeah, he's just like, when's my next beer? The confident voice of someone who seemingly knows he's always going to win. That's what he gives off. So it looks like our things are that way. Okay. Wait, there was another path this way then.
Let us fight with honor.
Come on, lizard men. Some of them have hair.
The battle is truly joined.
I shall kill them based on this. Who's first one to go? You're not weak to that, which is a shame, really.
Out of my way.
So you've buffed some power there. I mean, I could use HP Thief as well. I don't really need the SP right now.
Try this.
It still does the 2 hits. Gives us some HP. Tops us up. It's if everything else goes to crap ability, isn't it, really? That's 1 break.
Well then.
Farion will deal with the other break in a second.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
That's 1 down. This is purely a Farion wins kind of location as well.
You too.
I am ready.
I was wondering if you might incidental attack the other one. Death Beast, you've been gifted a sub by Judicious. Thank you very much. Stabby time!
The show is over.
Alright, I've just realised I can see the JP under the experience. Well done, me. I'm good like that. 1 battle away. What are my thoughts about lizards having hair? I need to kill them all. No one can have more hair than me. Oh, a light element?
Victory shall be mine.
It is indeed a light wisp. Well, if that is our party order there, I should get a double hit on back guy in front row.
My turn.
Double hit? Yeah, I'll just go for a double hit. And that'll leave me with a darkness nuke to come in on the last shot.
Knighthood, bring your shade.
Well
I
then.
think Ophelia with Luminescence could just take them all out when they're broken.
May the sacred flame shine
I was wondering if I could get the 1 plus JP. Obviously not. I could be completely untouchable here, that's for sure. That said, the killer bug usually stays alive a bit, so I will still SP on him. Yeah, he still had a load of HP left.
I am ready.
Get stabbing then. We just need you to level up a bit more, Primrose, at this point. It's not just about skills, but Ophelia and Farion can only tank us so far if the bosses themselves are getting harder. Skill time. Outbreak's not quite there, but we've got a second one here. Physical defense, elemental attack, speed. I think I'm going to go for physical defense as the first buff there, but that gives us our support skill. Hopefully, to be honest, I'd like it to be something that's like Farion, where she can attack. Status augmentations you grant allies will persist for 1 additional turn. Oh, that's pretty good. That buffs the spell quite a bit. 50% up for just a support skill. I'll take that. Alright, so treasure chest well down below. So now we have to work out how to get down there.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
I am ready.
Yeah, my brain's just stuck in. How am I opening that up?
Knighthood, bring your shade.
Out of my way.
Just to be fair, this is a party of pretty dead guys right now.
I appreciate it, really.
Victory shall be mine.
You can't really stop the walkover that's going to happen here.
I'll not be defeated.
We've got another turn to do things.
I'll do my best.
Out of my way.
And always burying there with the steel SP.
I am ready.
Many stabs.
The show is over.
That's another level. Level 7 at the moment. I think she needs to be around at least like a level 9-ish. It looks like there's actually just a path underneath me, so maybe going past Mr. Merchant guy? I mean, it looks like I could open that as well. Isn't actually the boss as of yet.
There is no choice.
I had to go back to get that treasure chest after all. There was no choice for that. Right, if we steal SB on frontline guy, I'll leave him breakable.
I am ready.
Luckily, she's very fast.
Knighthood, bring your shade.
I'll not be defeated.
Go with another luminescence. I'll knock out the back row.
Now then.
We wouldn't even have to take it as fast as I'm taking it. I'm just being a foolish fool. We have enough damage and we have enough turns to get the breaks that we need to then go and do whatever I want.
I appreciate it. Really.
Oh, a loss of SP. It's fine.
Don't
Maybe we
start
should
things you
gift
can't.
over to Ophelia at this point. So while till she levels next. I think Ulbrich just reached his next skill level as well. So long for Ferion. So long. Alright, should we take Spearhead? Or 1,000 Spears? It's pretty good when you want a quick break. We'll go for 1,000 Spears. We'll go for the big one. And Summon Strength. Increases the physical attack strength of the equipment carried by 50. Oh. Just by getting skills, Ulbrich has just gained so much level, it's unreal. There's no secret path there, is there? No, just gonna get myself into another fight now. Simply, I just go down for it to get to that other place.
Quick.
Well then.
Defend for now, my dear. Unless you want to summon your apothecary friend. He does some good stuff sometimes. Why not? Okay, we got the darkness for Mr. Guy down the bottom. So we'll be able to break one.
I am ready.
Oh, don't want to summon you. We should make sure to summon both the apothecary and the other guy, the allured guy, into the frame of battle next time. Ah, poison! That's no good for me.
I will cut you down!
I was wondering if the one in the back would be sword weak, but obviously not. He took the hit for me! You would jump in front of the attack for Ophelia? You honourable soul, you. You honourable soul. I'm surprised. Taking out the back row.
The battle is truly joined. I will cut you down!
And every other row too. You just realised how much health Ferion has. Yeah, well, we can't remove him from the party, so he's going to get super levels. Primrose reaches level 8. So we're looking for...